Hello friends, in the series on income tax cases, today we will discuss a case in which the assessing officer issued notice to the assessee under section 148 on the allegation that the assessee has deposited cash into his bank account, but during the assessment proceedings, the assessing officer did not make any addition for the cash deposit but denied the deduction under section 80P. The question before Jaipur ITAT SMC bench was that if the assessing officer do not make the addition for the cash deposit for which the assessment proceedings were initiated against the assessee under section 148, so whether in that case the assessing officer can deny the deduction under section 80P to the assessee. This issue has been taken up by Jaipur ITAT SMC bench in the case of Balithal Gram Seva Sahkari Samiti Limited versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 128 ITR Tribunal at page number 417, and the date of the judgment is 21st May 2025. The present case relates to the assessment year 1920. The assessee has not filed its return of income under section 139 subsection 1. Since the assessee was a Sahkari Samiti, the assessee has deposited some amount of cash into its bank account. Since the return was not submitted by the assessee, so the learned assessing officer do have the information that some cash has been deposited into the bank account, but the assessee has not filed the return of income. So this triggers the assessing officer to initiate the proceedings under section 148 on the allegation that the income of the assessee has escaped assessment due to the deposit of cash into its bank account. When the notice under section 148 was issued, the assessee filed the return of income under section 148, and at the first time assessee claimed the deduction under section 80P and filed the return at a figure of nil. When the assessment proceedings under section 148 were going on, the assessing officer got satisfied with the explanation of the assessee regarding the cash deposit, which was the subject matter of the section 148 notice. But at the same time, the assessing officer was not convinced with the assessee as far as his deduction under section 80P was concerned. So the assessing officer made the addition by giving denial to 80P deduction. When the matter was before the CIT appeal also upheld the order of the assessing officer which denied the 80P deduction to the assessee. So when the matter was before the tribunal, it was the plea of the assessee that in the present case, explanation to section 148 do not apply to the assessee because the subject matter for which the 148 notice was issued was dropped by the assessing officer, so he cannot make addition on other issues now. It was the submission of the assessee that if the addition on some other issue is to be made, then in that case the assessing officer has to issue a separate proceedings against the assessee. When the tribunal heard the matter, the tribunal said that in the present case the revenue cannot take the benefit of explanation to section 148 because the basis of the assessment is no more, so the further issues cannot be looked into by the assessing officer. In the present case, two important judgments of the Delhi High Court and the Bombay High Court applies. The one case is Commissioner of Income Tax versus Jet Airways India Limited, and this case was of 2011 and was decided by Bombay High Court, and the second case is Ranbaxy Laboratories Limited versus Commissioner of Income Tax, which case is also of 2011 and which was decided by Delhi High Court. Friends, sometimes in these type of cases another issue comes, and the issue is that the assessing officer can say that the section 148 proceedings are not for the benefit of the assessee, so I am not giving you section 80P deduction. So for that it is to be kept in mind that if the assessment proceedings are going on first time, that was the case in the present case because no assessment was done under section 143 earlier or no assessment under section 147 was done earlier. So this was the first assessment. So in first assessment, the assessee can claim any deduction, any expense. That rule will not apply, that the section 148 proceedings are not for the benefit of the assessee. At the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Balithal Gram Seva Sehkari Samiti Limited versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 128 ITR Tribunal at page number 417, and the date of the judgment is 21st May 2025. Thank you, friends.